How's it going? uh, we won. We executed. Obviously, it might be a surprise to a lot of people, but that's the standard. When we come in and week out, those are the little things we talk about, on film and some of the things that just don't go right for us. And, today we just executed, all across the board, but obviously I'm just going to speak defensively. We did a good job. And, there are some plays that, the passes that they dropped potentially would have kept their drives going longer. But we found ways to get off the football field and offense move the ball. And, we played great team ball today.
Justin, we went 0 for 4 on fourth down, and 2 of those, I think, were within the first 3 possessions of the game. How much did you guys kind of get boosted by those early fourth down stops?
Yeah, like I said last week, urgency and energy. Their offense is one of the top offenses. I think the top offense in terms of scoring. And if I remember correctly, we're second to last in terms of starting fast. And so another emphasis this week was we got to start fast. When we're put out there on the field, we got to be able to start fast and give our offense some momentum. And so both times when we had those fourth downs, they happen fast, but you say a quick like, hey man, this is the game. That's the mindset you have to have. And so I'm just proud of our guys, man. The way they fought today, the energy, the perseverance to work through, different situations, and it was a great team win.
Just a couple of times when your offense was on the field, you and a couple of other guys were on the field celebrating a play. How much energy did you get from some of Javonte's runs, some of Tim's catches today?
Yeah, that's the energy I'm talking about. I try. You try and find ways to, like Tim makes a big catch, Javonte makes a big run. Teddy hangs in there on the goal line and reaches the ball across to score, an important touchdown. You want guys to notice like you're straining, how hard you're working, right? Coop comes in there and gets a sack or gets like a holding call. You come down and you hype them up because like those plays matter. The strain of those plays matter, and we may not see that till the end of the game. But when you slowly add those things up, those things matter, and it's important to feed off each other.
So if I remember correctly, the first fourth down play they went for, that was you in the hole there?
I believe so. My memory's all scattered throughout the game. I believe there was one of them. Yeah, one of those plays.
You talked to us earlier this past week, but that it was tough personally for you this week, seeing Vaughn go. My thought was, how can you possibly be as good without Vaughn? Talk about how this team came together after a tough week for somebody like you.
Yeah, your best players got to play their best games in the biggest games, and so. Today, man, I just think it was just a culmination of guys just stepping up. I thought Coop played great. Malik didn't get to play. We had moving parts all around the board, and I think guys just went out there, played fast. We fed off each other's energy, and that was a heck of an offense. We went up against. They run the ball really well. Dak is having an amazing year throwing the football to amazing talents that he has at the skill position, and so. When it comes down to it, like I say, week in and week out, we got to make the plays that come to us. And today, we made those plays. And I think it really speaks to the guys that are in the locker room. You handle that. You handled the trade with Vaughn one way or the other. And I think you saw today how guys responded, and that's the standard.
Justin, you talked a lot about in your career and this year, be 1-0 and move on to the next week.
Yep.
What can a win like this do for you guys going forward?
Yeah. I say it even after a loss, we'll come in tomorrow, watch the film, watch what we did right. And, potentially, some things that went wrong and maybe, it just got missed because of pressure or whatever the case may be. And, you correct those things and you move on to the next week. None of us in the locker room were surprised by any stretch of the imagination with how, we came out and played and executed. That's the standard, and that's what we expect out of each other. And so, like I said, we'll come in tomorrow, we'll watch the film, and, now it's all about, after that, it doesn't matter what you did the week before, right? And then it's on to the Eagles, and you got to find a way to win that game.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you, guys.